All right. Today we're going to be showing you a little bit of a fantasy draft that the Couch Coverage has some of their hosts involved in, and me and Drell today are going to be on the screen here, letting you see a little bit of what we're doing. So, getting ready to start. The draft just started officially. Round one, pick one is now up. Me and Drell have to wait a little bit. We're not the first pick. Drell, what are you?
I am number 9, I
Oh,
believe,
yes.
in this league. Yeah.
Number 9, I'm number 11. So you'll get a chance to see what it looks like with a pick in the first round for number 9 and number 11 on us, too. We do have a couple other hosts in here. Bailey, he's pick 7 in this one. I believe, where's Zach? I think Zach is number 3, I believe. And it looks like, just to give us a view, it looks like Gibbs went number 1, Barkley went number 2, and Chase number 3. So a little bit different from the normal ADPs where Chase has been going number 1. It looks like Gibbs went first in this league, and Barkley went number 2. Now trying to take a little. Robertson went for number 4, so now number 5, pick number 5 is on the clock. Looks like Zach, one of our hosts, he ended up getting Chase on number 3.
You got those automatic picks going. Oh, Bailey must have logged in just in time. Yeah, he's not auto.
Oh yeah, I just seen it. We have one auto at the moment, but that went to Jefferson, number 6, creeping toward Jarrell here. I'm 4 picks away at the moment. St. Brown went. Now we're up to the 8th pick.
Oh, yeah, it looks like we're missing Ty and Dylan. Oh, now how about them boys? So probably looks like just Dylan now.
Oh yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
And it looks like Drell is on the clock right now. Derrick Henry got picked on the 8th spot.
Of course he did.
I'll have to decide what I'm going to do at the 11th pick here.
Oh man, CMC. I know we talked a lot about CMC recently, but I don't feel like taking a chance on him.
Yeah, that's there are some definitely big picks there still left of the top normal players. I mean, CMC is still out there at the moment.
All right, so if I go now, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7 to come back around. Oh man, I'm gonna take a chance on him. I'm gonna go a little out there.
Oh man, yeah, Genty, somebody that would have been normally picked lately has been picked a lot in the 11th or 12th or early second round. Drell decides to go after Genty and pick him up. So I'll be on the clock here after the next pick has been chosen. So I do see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 running backs have been selected in the first round of this draft, which is not atypical. But that also means there are some really good receivers here. So one of the things I'm going to have to look at is, do I want to get a top receiver or
Your
go
team is
after a
now on
running
the
back?
clock.
I one of the top receivers did go. Pick four. Take a look at what other pieces we have. There was a lot of running backs. But running backs dropped off. Scores for the season. So when I take a look at that, probably tempted to go for a running back at this point. Because the amount of picks, and that's one of the things. Scarcity to me is what you have to look at. Got about 40 seconds left. When I take a look at there's a couple running backs I really do like. I'm a little worried about CMC. His great capability. He is dynamic. Uh, A Chain and Chase Brown and Irving are both pretty solid picks there. So I'm going to actually have to go with my A Chain. That's my gut. That's my team. But I'm not picking for that reason. I just think he's going to do really good this season. So we'll rotate him.
Your
Hey
team is
man,
now on the clock.
you
All
were
right. Well, there's.
taking it all the time in the world there.
Well, looking at the board here, we do have Nakua went after me, Thompson right there. So what that really tells me that I probably need to look at what obviously the top players who are left. And there's a couple running backs here that are there too, and the receivers. I have AJ Brown, Nico Collins, which would be a great pick also right there. I'm going to have to. I think I'm gonna go with a Chase Brown and take a running back at this.
Oh man, you've been big on Chase Brown every single time we've been
Yeah, I
talking.
like him. It's hard for me not to go after like a CMC or a few of the other running backs there. And Nico Collins was tempting there also. Obviously, he'll probably go. My pick is what's your pick on there? I have to wait a while. I'll be now in the third round, the 11th pick before my pick comes up again. And Jarrell, what's your next pick again?
I'm next up after this, and
Oh
then
yeah, you got
after
one
that I got
pick.
a while.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Which depending, I think I'm gonna probably go. Who's on there? Micah drop. I'm probably gonna go running back. I gotta go with Jacobs. I know he's definitely not the top running back left on the board right there per their ratings, but I gotta grab him.
Yeah, it's tough with a second pick because you got to make a big decision on there on what player you want to choose, knowing that you're going to have to wait a while. And of course, Drell likes the Packers, so the funny thing about that, a lot of people talk about that kind of stuff. I'm not always bad if you can pick a good player that's worth it and it's somebody you like. That's not a bad thing. I wouldn't pick just because it's your team, so I wouldn't skip,
Homeboy
over.
must Homeboy must be watching our freaking stream because he took Jacobs. Like, why is he like? No offense, but why is someone that's not a Packer fan going to take
Oh,
Jacobs
okay. That was I
over
thought,
those
yeah.
other running backs? Who is Micah? Who's Micah drop? Because I'm gonna have to send him a text message. And
He probably's not watching this though. That's our cousins over there. I think that's like Justin or somebody.
yeah, then he did that on purpose.
But is it? Yeah,
Uh,
maybe. I mean, Josh Jacobs is a good pick there too, though. He is one of the top running backs available.
yeah, that's those things that now all of a sudden it's like, okay, you got to switch your plan on what you want to do. Man, I'm going to go receiver. I'm still Evans. Now I gotta wait 16 picks. Woohoo!
Yeah, that's a problem here. So Drell picked up Evans. We're in the second round, going around to the fifth pick. This is a 12-man league. So we do have some time to wait and some time to look at some of these players out there. There is a lot of good players still, that are commonly picked up in the second or even the first round sometimes. And even though we're sort of tweaking away from that, depending what you need, though, we did see a lot of running backs went the first round. So my thought is there either people will be trying to get a running back, or they're going to try to pick up one of the better receivers they feel that's still available here now. We did see CMC finally win. As we see, the board is filling up there. Bucky, which a lot of people love.
Good.
Bucky was
Yeah.
picked actually by Bailey, one of our co-hosts. Bailey is a Bucks fan, and it looked like he went with his heart there and got Bucky. Nico Collins, which I'm surprised, he didn't even go a little bit earlier, but he did get picked up just now.
That's funny. If you look at the chat, he actually wrote. So he blames you for picking Brown. That's why he went and took Jacobs. Obviously, is because he wanted Brown and you took him. Ooh, Aiden coming in with Drake London. Okay.
Yeah,
We
that's
talked a lot about him lately.
the players right there in the chat. They wanted Chase Brown, and of course, I picked him right before he did. And I always hate that when it happens. Seems to happen. Drake London went second round. I'm not surprised. AJ Brown. So we do see a little run of receivers the last three picks. So that does show you that people probably. I mean, it's not abnormal because if you pick a running back the first round, a lot of times people will go after one of the better receivers here in the second round. We did go back to a running back. Jonathan Taylor has been picked, starting to wrap up the end of the second round.
Yeah, he said he knew taking Jacobs would upset me, so he took him because of you. He said, blame Shane. So I blame you.
Yeah, I understand with that. It's some tough picks. Like I've said, I've had some videos on that. I do really like Chase Brown. I would and Chain, I like him too. So I got two of the running backs I want, but it's pretty obvious I will need to look at receiver on my next pick. So it's not. But at the same time, you do need to look at what is best out there. That the value. You just don't want to grab someone because there's a lot of receivers in this draft that you can get some points, even if I have to wait a little longer. So there is other options of looking at what's best and looking at what ADP is.
Yeah, I agree. We definitely said receiver. It was wide receiver heavy.
Yeah, and you do see on the list there some available. I mean, obviously you got probably the number one ranked tight end still available. We'll see when he goes. McConkey, McLaren, another tight end, McBride. And then you do have some running backs falling back there in the ratings, so it'd be interesting where they fall.
Oh, first quarterback went.
Ah, Josh
Allen.
Allen.
That's too early for quarterback, man. That's crazy. Who did that? That's Justin.
Yeah, I think that he's yeah, well, he is going high like that doing a lot of drafts, but yeah, I hate picking
Hurts?
quarterbacks so early.
He took Hurts?
Two of the tops, two of the top
All
quarterbacks
right.
are gone now. Brock Bowers has
Luck of
gone
the
off the list.
Luck of the Unicorn took Godwin. Who is Luck of the Unicorn? Do they not know that Godwin's out?
Yeah, that's Chris. I assume he does, but that's a high pick
Is
for
he just
Godwin.
trolling? Yeah, he took Godwin and then he took Hurts. He must be trolling. He must be messing.
Well,
Oh, I guess
by
he's
ADP, Hertz has been going up high like that, but personally, I want to pick a. I'm not liking. I don't like to pick one of those quarterbacks in the third round myself, but McConkey did go off this, so we're seeing some of them disappear for us, Jarrell.
yeah. I didn't think McConkey would make it back. I wanted him, but
Yeah, I mean, he was, high on the list at this point. Aladdin Conky been going in the third round is not abnormal. That's the bad thing when we have to, we're sort of last and later on in this round. So we're probably going to see some good players we like go away, and we're going to have to look at for the best value at that point. James Cook went off the board, or he's on the board now, so he's not optional, not an option to select.
That's a good pick for Aiden. Afterwards, you're going to have to show me how to use that thing because I tried doing it, but it wouldn't let me connect. So we'll show after. We'll
Oh,
look
okay.
afterwards.
Yeah, I like. We are talking about one of the things I like using this year. I'm testing out is one of the Fantasy Bros. Um, oh, fans. I'm sorry, Fantasy Pros, not Bros.
Fancy pros.
Pros. I'm thinking of my player and then thinking out Fantasy Pros. Though they have, you can sync in and you get a lot of good info. There is a little. I know it's a little delay in between the actual picks, and you just got to wait for it to refresh um, between the actual. Draft board and the software itself, but it does give you a lot of info for suggestions and strength of schedule, projected points each time. It's going around and giving me suggestions right now what they think I should do, but or really what the next pick is going to be. So by the time it gets to me, it's going to change. We do see some running backs going off the board now. The number two tight end there has went.
I guess I better start paying attention to who I'm going to take next.
Yeah, yeah, because Drew will be he's next.
Who are you looking at taking? So I make sure I don't take them.
Yeah, I was thinking like, I was really thinking of like Godwin or something, but. He's already taken.
Uh,
Yeah, so you may want to do like a Joe Mixon or something right now.
I figured you'd go like T Higgins.
Yeah, he's one of those that's, some people may pick up at this, because I think he's been going third or fourth round by ADP. Yeah, about the later in the it looks like the later in the second round his ADP is set.
It's crazy. She
Uh,
took
oh
Jacobs.
man, actually I was thinking about JSN. He's gone now though.
Yeah, Nicole just took him.
Nicole took him.
All right, so I think it's a good round to draft a defense, right? We need a defense. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All joking aside, don't get a defense this early for those watching. We don't have a kicker in this league, but if you did, obviously kicker and defense, you normally want to wait. I mean, you could take a stab on defenses a little earlier if you really want to, but I mean, if it's going to give up on they normally recommend do them with the last two picks, but it really just
I gotta
depends.
go. Scary Terry.
Yeah,
And then maybe the other guy I was looking at will still be there here in about six. That's the one thing I don't like about like auto drafting. Like with Dylan auto drafting, it just automatically takes like the next person. It takes like the personal aspect out of it. So
yeah, yeah,
like the people that are actually in the draft, you almost get kind of screwed because you obviously know okay the next highest ranked person no matter what is going to go. So like after you, you can just guarantee Higgins and Jackson are going to be off the board because those are the next two top ranked people. If you don't take one of those,
yeah. True. Let's see. I'll be on the clock next. Big choice there and what I want to do with.
Your team is now on the clock.
Hampton. That's who I was
Ah,
looking at. I was
Larry
hoping he would
Hampton.
drop
Hmm.
because we talked about how he's probably going to take over for Harris.
All right. The funny thing is, let's see. A lot of receivers have actually went off the board, so that's a little tough too. Some of the top ones. It's funny you say that. I may actually have to go after like a T. Higgins. Let me take a look here. Fantasy Pros does have that up as my highest suggested at this point.
I mean, you still got Hill.
Yeah, I
You
do
got
have Hill
Harrison
there.
Jr. We've talked about him. You got Garrett Wilson. Like I said, obviously, if you don't take him, he's going to be gone because of those auto picks. But it's whatever
Yeah.
you want to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Higgins. He's not a true number one, and that's a tough pick. Usually, I would go with a number
Yeah,
one
there's
on here.
Jackson, and there's going to go Wilson right there.
Your team is now on the clock.
Yeah, that's the auto picks didn't help on there, but I already got a pick on here, so now I need to look at what I have on here. I think with this pick, being I have a while to wait, we have a drop off. Let me see.
Don't do it. Don't take who I'm looking
Running
at.
backs.
Don't take who I'm looking at.
I honestly think he's going to have a good year. I'm going to go with Hill.
Okay, well, that's not who I was looking at, so
What
that works for
do
me.
you want, like Devontae or something? Devontae Adams over there.
I'm going for Patty Mahomes.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding. Now that you're past, I was thinking
I said that would be a little early from when he's been going, especially for quarterback.
that's a bad choice, buddy. Don't take him. Aiden's like he'll be gone. I'm kind of since it's going to be such a long wait, I'm kind of looking at a quarterback actually because they still got a couple top QBs right there. But I mean, obviously, I know we've talked, and you can get a QB later rounds, so still put up some points for you. So it's kind of I got my two main wide receivers. Still got a running back I got to get. So can I deal with whatever running back will be left or quarterback?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I don't typically like to get a quarterback before like the fifth round. So the next pick, I mean, I could, if it's somebody I think that's worth it. If some of these top quarterbacks are gone, then like you said, it'd be better to wait because we definitely have some good players out there, some good running backs, some good receivers.
Interesting. You took DK. Okay. But yeah,
Metcalf,
so
Metcalf's
QB
off the
route.
board now.
I mean, you got Daniels and Burrow still up there. Obviously, both excellent choices that or could probably guarantee 16 more picks. They're not going to be there. Oh man. What do I do? What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Got a little wait here because the drill's taking he's on the clock at the moment.
I don't want to do it, but I think I got to do it. What is this like lagging? Like it's not switching. Why is my internet's messing up? There he is. I'm gonna take him. Like literally, freaking my NFL fantasy thing. It was not letting me change back to QB. It was like stuck on wide receiver.
It was stuck for a minute.
I was just gonna throw my pick.
Yeah, I do see Kevin out there on the YouTube. He was looking. Kevin, one of our hosts. He's Not in this league. He is in a league tomorrow for one that we're doing, so that'll be interesting too. I think all 5 hosts will be in that league. Oh, Travis Hunter went. Wow.
The cool thing is like you can actually see on there like on Evebucks here like the comments. So if you comment where it says in the comments you like post a comment in there, it goes under us on the comment section. So I thought that
Oh,
was
okay.
neat.
Oh yeah. Pull up my comments on. I didn't see it. And this is for the viewers. This is a family league that we do. We have some of us family members that are in it. The kids on there. Oh, kid, problem with tight ends, you typically don't want to choose a tight end early, but there is a few top tight ends that will go early. Obviously, Bowers, Bride, and Kittle are a few of those that will go earlier, and then after that, it's a drop off. Most likely, you're not going to see a lot of picks until a little later. You do see a run on quarterbacks. There was a couple of the more top rated quarterbacks still. Um, so you do see Burrows, of course, Terrell picked him, and then Daniels just won.
I thought about going Daniels to do the stack with Scary Terry, but I think overall I think Burrow will have a good year. So I know it's not a stack, but
Yeah, no, I'd be tempted. If he was still there in the next round, I would be very tempted to grab him. Just because you're going to get a lot of points. He's up there in the top. Not that you can't pick up somebody farther down that, gets you some decent points, but he is one of those, and he may have an explosive year. The reason why I went after Higgins at the time, because he's probably going to throw a lot to him and Chase. And, you know, that wouldn't have even been a bad, matchup there, having both of them.
didn't you got Brown earlier, right?
Yeah, Chase Brown. That's the thing, is I have to be a little careful on how many
You
players I have because of bye weeks and so on. So yeah, I'd be
might as
more
well change the
likely
team name
to.
to Cincy.
Yeah, in this draft right now, I'd probably be more likely to skip over him, being that I still see some quarterbacks I'm interested in that will probably go farther on. We do have a while to wait, though. That's the one bad thing when you have like 2 picks closer together. You do have, you get good 2 picks at one time, but then all of a sudden now you get this long wait. Like, I'm still 12 picks away at this point.
Yeah, 10. And I think we're the same way in tomorrow's draft too. We're both down in the bottom part.
Yeah, that's a little tough.
I think Riley ended up getting first pick in the couch coverage draft tomorrow.
Yeah, so he's already knows what he can get then. And Kamara just went. I'm surprised he hadn't already gone too. So that was a pick that lingered on a little bit longer than ADP is. Cup, he just went. I'm not too sure about Cup. It'd be interesting what he can do. Oh,
Henderson went. I
Trey
was hoping
Henderson.
Henderson would stay. I was hoping Henderson would sneak by. But this Obi-Wan Kenobi, who's
That's
that?
Zach. Zach over
That's
there.
Zach.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's one of our co-hosts right there, Zach. He just picked up Travion Henderson, which one of those young guys that you people are excited about. Yeah, at this point in time, you start seeing players you want go away and disappear off the board. So then it start, like, oh, okay, what am I going to do now? Because we all have those that we were excited about and we want to see, you know.
Speaking of Zach, he just said, "How about you pick someone that isn't a Bengal or a Dolphin?"
Well, the odds are this pick is probably going to go along with that. Yeah, that's some of the top picks that was available there. But those are two explosive offensive teams. Can be, if the Dolphins are healthy and clicking, they will generate some fantasy points. Obviously, Cincinnati does. They're Swifts off the board.
I gotta go running back this pick. I don't even know who's left. Okay. More Chicago. Hopefully, you can actually get a good ball thrown to him this season.
Hmm.
All right, two picks. Come on, Bailey. Oh, he took Sutton. Okay,
Cortland Sutton's off the board.
I got
Yeah, he's a good one.
Cole. Let's go. Ooh, Connor still on there? That's interesting.
What we have here?
You are one pick away. Oh, speaking of Dolphins players, there goes Waddle.
Waddle's off the board. Do you see a run of? Well, I mean, I guess it's a combination of a lot of running backs and receivers right there. Still, I am 2 picks away. Wow. Let's see. I keep seeing names go off the board. Obviously, ones that are top ranked, so that's always tough.
Man, I don't even know who to pick. Who do you want to take a chance on? Oh man, I think. Oh, I will go. Where else is my buy right there? I'm gonna go with him. All right.
Oh, Pacheco. All right. Kansas City Chief went off the board. Waiting for one more pick, and then I can finally get a pick, and then I'll get another one pretty quick. Gotta make a decision here. Guys I'm looking at right now, but I don't know if they're going to be there at this level. I mean, I'm looking at ADP. Uh, one of them is a better value at this round than the other. So if that person's still here, I'm going to select them, which I'll let you guys know here in a second. I guess. I mean, I guess I can. Drell's already done picking at the moment.
Yeah, who you
But
looking at?
who I would like to get, and we'll see if he goes, is James Conner at this point. He is the one that I think has the best value. His ADP, he's going around in the third round usually. Um, on a lot of
Your team is now
There he
on the
goes.
clock.
He gone.
you see
I'm
that?
telling you. I'm
Somebody's
telling you. He's
listening to
watching
our
us.
YouTube.
He's watching us because he picked my guy when I said I'm going to take him, and then
Oh
you just said that.
man.
Boom.
See, that's what happens. That's the part of fantasy football. It always seems to happen as soon as you want somebody or even speak it out loud, somebody's going to pick it. So that's a tough one right there. So now I
Yeah,
have to
that's fine. I was going
decide.
back and forth between him and Pacheco when I was going.
Yeah, that's tough. Let me look at some of these. Hmm. I'm going to probably have to. Let's see. He's already gone off the board. So, I mean, I have an option. I think. Let me see. I'm going to have to go with. Let me see if he's over here. I'm going to go with Ted McMillan. I think he's going to have a really good year this year. So, I'm going to take him.
Okay.
But there was a few picks there that I was, thinking about here. So, I have another one coming around the corner here, so let's take a look to see who is left. I don't even want to speak it out loud this time. It may
No.
be gone.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't. I'll be right back.
Yeah, because even RJ Harvey, he was one of those I was thinking
Your
about.
team
And
is
he
now
went,
on the clock.
of course, Montgomery, another good choice. It looks like Dylan's on now, too. That's not auto pick, so that's good. Okay, so again, I guess I'm going to have to go with the best ADP. What I'm in the 6th round. I can't really go for one because I have a bye week issue, so that's what it stinks. So I'm going to have to go with. Let me see. I'm going to go with Aaron Jones. Oh, did it work? Okay, my pick went there. I decided to go running back there with Aaron Jones, the veteran. Now we're ticking back down toward Drell. Let's see what we can do here. So one thing about fantasy football, we do have to wait a lot. You spend all that time looking at players, and then all of a sudden they're gone. And especially if you have a long wait, you got a whole bunch of waiting to do. So it can be tough. But there are still some good players out there right now. Devontae Smith, which he's up there in the top. He just went off the list. But unfortunately, I have a whole bunch of picks to wait. So right now, I have HN, Chase Brown, T. Higgins, Tyreek Hill. You got Ted McMillan from Carolina and Aaron Jones. So I do, obviously haven't got a quarterback yet, haven't got a tight end. Hasn't been a huge issue. Oh, Ibuka just went to Jarrell, I think. That's one of those picks that I would like to. My next pick will be in the 7th round, so I have to take a look at that and see who is a good value, what I need. Position wise, obviously, consider quarterbacks, consider tight ends, or fill in any good, running backs. Obviously, if there's not a good value in that, or, and obviously there's some receivers out there to finish up putting some more in the roster. Quarterback went Justin Fields in the last pick. This is the round you do see quarterbacks, some of the quarterbacks going. I wouldn't technically pick Justin Fields in this area. I would get him later, but if somebody really likes him, people do that. Obviously, there's some other good quarterbacks out there I would choose over Justin Fields, out there. Chris Olave just went. Which are really one of those Olave's one of those tough ones because he's has so much talent. He just has injury issues with the concussions and stuff, so that is a fear. And out of the quarterbacks, I mean, obviously you got popular quarterbacks like Bo Nix out there still, but according to ADP, he's a reach at this point. You should wait. And honestly, most of the quarterbacks probably are.
All right, I'm back. Who'd you pick, Shane?
I picked before you. I picked Aaron Jones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's not a bad
and
pick.
no, I decided, I would have probably picked up RJ Harvey, even though, I mean, Aaron Jones is a consistent, you know, pointer right there. There is some good options that you could take a stab at there. You got somebody I would like to have too, Ibuka. I think he's going to do really
Yeah.
good. He's tough because he should go later in rounds, being the, where he's at. But if he steps in and does what people are hoping, then it won't be a bad, and that's why you see people picking him up fourth, fifth, sixth round. That normally with his, not being a one or two really, even though Godwin being out, that could mean he is the two. Oh, Baker Mayfield went off the board.
Which, yeah, that was the thing, too. Like, I was looking at the receivers that were left and the running backs were left, and I know I already have Evans, which is the main guy over there, but I know he's slated to do pretty good. He's looking good in the preseason, so I figured I'd take a chance on him, and I knew if I didn't get him, Bailey would probably take him, so I probably did that little stab at him just to take him away from him.
Yeah, he probably was very tempted to grab him. Any of the Bucks fans, are excited about him. If I can get him in a league, I would do the same thing. If it's the right round, obviously I'm not skipping over.
The funny thing is because we were talking about we have a draft tomorrow for the couch coverage, and obviously some of the couch coverage league is in this draft as well. So uh, I know I'm personally going to have to, like change up my draft strategy tomorrow since everybody that's in there today can kind of see what's going on. And then I don't want them to, expect me to be going for the same people or do the same draft style tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to go off this year, right?
He could.
Need somebody.
Yeah. I know he's been going late, so I mean, if you're ready to toss a pick on him now, it's your team. Aiden's just showing me who he's looking at taking next.
Yeah, it's a little tough at this point because you got to start looking at what you need for your team, what's the best value, what's your gut feeling. A lot of that is part of this process with fantasy football, which makes it fun. If you take a stab on somebody, Judy just went off the board. No, we're going back. We're into the seventh round, of course, if you didn't notice. Oh, Bo Nix left. That's,
worthy.
Technically considered a little early. He's been going more in the ninth round. So Chris he decided to grab him now. Worthy just went off the board for the Chiefs.
Not bad, not bad. I mean, I got 5 picks left. Still need a tight end for my main squad. Defense, I'll wait till last. I forgot we added running back, wide receiver, tight end as a flex down there.
Yeah.
Aiden, is that your phone like playing a video?
It's Mario. Go and check that.
Are you seriously playing Mario during the draft?
Yeah.
Oh. No, as long as I know what it is. I keep hearing like these weird sounds going off, and I'm like, what is that? Is that Caden in the background?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I know he's playing with the girls on Grove Garden or something. He must really be into it.
All right. Well, I see Pollard went. I'm surprised he didn't go sooner. But then we had Travis Kelce, another tight end, is off the board now.
Yeah, that's who Aiden was looking at taking.
And Tracy, the running back for the Giants, is now off the board. So we sneak in. Bailey, one of our co-hosts here, is up to pick right now. He goes after some quarterback, Justin Herbert.
Kevin said, pick up Travis Kelce. He's about to have a crazy year. Trust. And then Aiden took him.
I got 3 picks away from me. Jarrell has one more pick coming up after this. Still have still any spots. I still have a quarterback. I still have a tight end.
Funny thing is, looking at the
Yep.
board, like if you look at the QBs that are left, Patrick Mahomes hasn't been touched. Like, when have you seen in the last few years Patrick Mahomes still sitting on the board at the end of the 7th round?
Yeah, that's tough. It's been definitely not something you see generally. And take a look at the board here. Another tight end went off the board, Andrews.
Yeah, now it's starting to get tough on those certain positions on who you want to try to take a chance on.
Yeah, Jarrell's up to picking right now, so we're going to see what he does. I'll take a look at some of the players here.
Seconds. Let me check him out real quick. Yes, this is terrible. I'm gonna take a chance on my boy. I'm gonna take a chance on Golden.
Golden.
Not doing good. That's probably early or a little early for him, but I want to make sure I at least got one Green Bay guy. I was looking at Adunze or Ridley, but I just didn't trust their stats last year.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those that should be able to put some points up, but Chicago is a little scary. I don't know with Williams over there. He has all this potential, but it's like just scary. You don't know if he can really do it. But don't say that to a Bears fan. They will not like it.
No.
They won't agree. I mean, obviously, draft him high. They're having hope, but last year definitely sort of scared me. And his preseason
Your
was
team
okay.
is now on the clock.
Oh, I swear that's somebody I was thinking about again too. And
There goes Mahomes.
they always choose somebody right before me. Oh man. All right. Taking a look at what I need, what is out there. Yeah, let's see. I think the best option might be, let me see. Yeah, I think I might have to go with Ridley.
Okay.
All right, I made my pick. Calvin Ridley is my choice. I'll get another choice here shortly.
Respectable pick there. Oh wow, Indy.
No, another tight end went. Well, a lot of people have high expectations for Warren here, so he did go in the 7th round, the last pick in the 7th. So now it goes back around for the next pick. That when you got the 12th pick, you get 2 picks exactly in a row. I'm 11th, so it's similar, but which means you
Your
got to wait.
team is now on the clock.
I like Scadaboo. He's one of those players I would probably pick up if I could, and he's a good one right there. I do need a tight end too, so I have to look at my options over there. Nuku is, I think he's probably going to do really well this year but you got Ingram there too with Denver, so that's another tough one. So I'm going to go with the tight end and get that spot filled up for me.
Joku. Okay, not bad, not bad.
Okay, yeah. Go back to the board. Take a look at it here, guys. Do have a while to wait, so for us, we're going to see what picks go. I mean, you obviously got a lot of different players coming up on the list. I mean, you have some running backs still out there, from Travis Etienne. You do have Rome Udunez. You got Rice out there, even though he's suspended, so he's probably going to go down. Ingram for a tight end still. Hmm. Of course, Drell has a pickup coming up next, so he has a choice to make here. ETN.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got to fill my tight end spot as well. Ingram. That's exactly who I was looking at.
Of course. What I tell you, it always goes right before you, not a couple picks. Yeah, because the tight end starts dropping off quickly at this point.
And I kind of pushed it a little bit longer than I wanted to, but Loveland, he's a rookie, right?
Who?
Colston Loveland there
Yeah, yeah.
for the Bears. Wonder
Yes.
if he would do good. So I imagine probably a lot of checkdowns. over there. But I don't know with Williams, even if he gets in trouble or can't get a ball down the field. I feel like everybody probably has their tight ends. Let me look at it. I'll probably pull a running back. What could we do? Man, I don't even know. You know, right now he's the starter, so I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to pull Harris. Currently the starter. He hasn't lost the starting position yet. Not saying that he won't, but maybe I can start him off on my bench or toss him in as a flex.
Yeah.
Now we got the long wait. 16 picks.
Yeah, that's so wild. Did it go? Now we have time to sit there and look at some of the players as we're waiting for the board to be filled in. The waiting game. And I know somewhere on my time I will have to go after a quarterback, and that's good thing about quarterbacks. You got a lot of choices at this point that you can wait on if you need to.
I always like to see like when defenses start running, like so someone will grab a defense and then like six of them will go.
Yeah, that's usually how it works.
Do you have you drafted a quarterback yet? No, that's
No,
what you
yeah,
did
that's
for
why I
him.
said I still have
Okay.
an opening for a quarterback on mine. The one good thing when you use the software, I notice it's telling me, like I'm looking at some players, and it does let you know, like Fantasy Bro right now, it'll tell me if like you have already drafted 3 players with the same bye week. So I mean, it does make little
Oh,
flags for you, make it easy. So if you're not looking at that or you get distracted, those little notes are helpful.
those are all your Cincinnati players.
And maybe I was looking at a certain quarterback when I was looking. He said, "Oh, you got 3 people with the same bye week already." I'm like, "Okay, well, that's not good." At this point, the next pick will not be a quarterback. I mean, it wouldn't be the best value at this point going into the in ninth round, I guess.
All right, I got my eye on my next player. You better make it 12 more picks. That way. Oh, oh.
All right, you see some receivers, running backs. Dunze is gone. Jalen Warren's gone. Ricky Purcell.
Yes, man. By round 9, all these guys should just be flying through these picks. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm making some, I guess, hard choices. You start getting past the 10th, 11th, or 12th. Obviously, hopefully, it goes faster usually. On Jennings. Oh,
Oh, there's your
defense
first
went.
defense.
First defense went. That
Who
was
picks that
Chris.
defense? Chris.
Chris always picks the different ones. You never know. Kraft is
Oh
gone.
man, there goes Kraft. Dude, I hate that guy right now.
And Brock Purdy gone for quarterback.
Higgins, Murray, now they're running.
Yeah, I guess people are starting to get scared a little bit of the quarterback options, but
I already know my backup quarterback too. I guarantee there's no way anybody's gonna take him. It's gonna be just like my pick last year. Last year I picked Sam Darnold. Everybody made fun of me. Dude ruled fantasy football last year. Damn, he just went, didn't he? Someone just took Myers. Yeah.
yep, Kobe Myers is
Damn,
off the
dude.
board. Debo's gone
That's
now.
Aiden. Aiden took Myers. I'm gonna go turn his Mario off. Damn, Coleman went too. I was gonna take Coleman. That's why I miss being like everybody in the game room. Sit there and yell at each other.
Yeah, I miss being able to do it this year. It was one of the things I look forward to is getting us all together in there. And creeping toward Jarrell now. Jarrell's up next in the picks, and then I'm like 3 picks away.
Worst part is you got so many players that are hurt.
Yeah, you see a lot of hurt or suspensions, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, I guess it took. I had a guy flagged. Oh no, I didn't take him. All right.
Kirk, that's a good pick.
I'll take him. I've been talking good about him all the time. I'll take him. John Smith.
All right, yeah, that's somebody you two talk about. Hard to say what he's going to do over there in the Steelers, but I mean, if he continues what he was doing last year, he should be a good pick.
Your team is now on the clock.
All right, let me see. Oh man, picks. Let me see. We got Addison. Of course, he's suspended.
It's funny because I'm not even. I don't even see the screen. So I don't even see him moving around.
I think I'm gonna go with golf. Just stab at somebody I think may do really well. Again, even though some people think
Yes.
he's going to have a little more of a down year from last year, but I have a feeling he's going to do it again. Let me see what's up on the board now. We have a player 12 pick. He gets 2 players at this point.
Oh. It's getting hard now. I like the
Yeah.
golf. Golf's not a bad pick.
Yeah, if he does what he did last year, he'd be a great pick. If he's, some people think he will have a more of a down year with offensive coordinator being new and stuff.
Your team is now on the clock.
Oh look,
All
Dylan taking a Packers player. Shocker.
right. All right, let me take a look at what we have here. Hmm. I might have to go with a young guy player here. Let's see. What do we have here? No, actually, I think I'm going to grab Addison at this point. Don't like that because he's suspended, but I think he's going to blow it away when he comes back.
Oh yeah, I noticed what he took Rice. He's suspended currently,
Yeah.
but he's planning for the future too. I mean, obviously, if you can sit on your bench for that time period and you don't need him, it's worth a shot.
Yeah, I have some decent receivers at the moment, so I have a feeling I can wait on him, and he may be a late run for me at that point. He would have went so much earlier if he wasn't obviously suspended for some games. But we do have a wait again now.
Well, I'm up next, but then after that, yeah, we gotta wait.
Yeah, and it's tough with Judkins. I mean, he would be such a good player if he was going to be able to be signed or in there for Cleveland, but not even no contract right now.
Yeah, I agree. I don't even know. It's like at this point, like you're looking at some, like you said, some of the younger guys. Who's going to show out? Who do you have faith in? He did pretty good
And
overall
somebody
that season.
Picked up Joe Mixon, Mooney.
Yeah, I know he's questionable right now, but I mean, if I have him on the bench, because he pretty much kept pace with London for the majority of the last season. So, but then I know London obviously got hot.
Yeah, now we really have to dig into what's the best out there and some people we want to take a stab on.
I wonder if Judkins will sign though. Like, I wonder if it would be worth trying to just pick him up to hold him in hope.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest decisions on that because he has that he's very likely could get suspended still, and this is all delayed. Just there's like no understanding if he's going to be available anytime soon, and that's one of the things we're all trying to figure out because he's such a good player.
Did Dobbins go? When did Dobbins go? Oh, Nicole took Dobbins. That probably would have been good. I didn't see. Well, I did see him, but I already had an extra running back. So.
And moving through, going past the halfway spot for round 10. Me and Jarrell won't be able to get a pick till 11th round, so we're waiting for the 10th round to finish up here as we scroll through the players and get an understanding who we may be able to get a little later on here.
You gotta look through it and kind of find who you think the diamond in the rough will be this late.
Yeah. Yeah, I have some general ideas of who I would like to take a stab at with my next two picks, but it's so hard to tell if they're going to be there. When you got this many picks. I got 15 picks away, so there's no way to know if that will happen. So you got to have a whole bunch of plan B, C, D, E at this point when you have such a long wait.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, and when you look at if you looked at like a rankings or tiers, a lot of the players, of course, at this point have been picked up. Scrolling through and trying to see what
Charbonnet is still
options
on
are
there.
there.
I didn't know. Oh, Charbonnet.
Yeah, Charbonnet is. I knew Zach would probably get him. He was probably one of those that I would look at getting on my next pick if he was still there, but I didn't think he would get past Zach. I had a feeling since he has talked about him and had a video on for those that are watching about him.
That's true. That's true. I do remember him talking about him. Oh, Eagles on auto draft. Let's see who wants to be on auto draft.
Oh yeah. Oh, now
You
we
said you're
have
on auto
started
draft,
the
right?
11th round of picks. So even though we're way down, Drell's at the 9th pick. I'm at the 11th pick. Zach will be coming up again on the 3rd pick in the 11th, and Bailey's the 7th pick in the 11th. Javonte Williams went. Not too surprised at this point. So we're finally, seeing some vision of where the picks are coming. I'm 9 picks away at this point. Drell's 7.
Did they say if Williams was the starter in Dallas? Have they named a starter over there yet?
No, I don't think he's I think considered probably one of the best chances to get the starting position. But when I was just looking at him a minute ago, there still hasn't been any decision, or it still looks like a committee situation over there, unfortunately. Uh, Loveland went for tight end.
Yeah, it looks like in the chat, Zach said he was waiting and he was worried Riley was going to take Charbonnet. I didn't realize he was still on the board.
Yeah, I did see him. He was on my list of possible people to grab if he was still available, and but he's gone now.
Oh, Bill's defense went. I didn't see that earlier.
Yeah, there's I think 2 defenses have been picked so far.
Pitts. So I had my eye on him. I was hoping Pitts would drop, and I was going to grab him as my backup tight end.
Yeah, it's tough at this point when you're looking at some of the players left. Another tight end went, couple tight ends, 3 tight ends in a row. 3 tight ends in a row this went. Loveland, Pitts, and Kincaid.
Yeah, I had Pitts on my list, like I said, to take.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people love Pitts, and some people believe he should be getting picked quicker, but he has to prove a lot to me. But yeah, he's definitely on that list now. He's dropped down to 11th round. Prescott, went. I mean, obviously.
No, it's another tight end, Waller.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what he's going to do. I mean, I'm not totally sure. We haven't been able to see him any. He hasn't played preseason or anything. But if he bounces back to what he used to be, like before he retired, he could be a really good pick there. That's Bailey, of course, one of our hosts there had picked Darren Waller in the 11th round.
Let's see if Nicole takes my pick or not. Come on.
Yeah, at this point, who's going to get picked?
We'll go tight end as well. Why is Henry picked up? I know he had a bunch of the he like shared in receptions pretty much. So we don't have I know the gigs to actually have like a bigger named receiver, but I still feel like he'll do pretty well out there. Sharing in the catches.
Yeah, this is the point where you have some players on your list. You're this close. You're like, okay, am I going to get that person? Are they going to take them from me? And then you got to move on to the next. I do have an idea what I want right now for my next pick. Of course, every time I say anything in this draft, somebody picked it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I guarantee someone's watching it.
Somebody listening, watching, I'm like, no, I'm not going to do this.
It's either Micah or Dylan.
Mike has hit me on it. Obviously, he's the one right before me in the one direction, but he's hit me on a few of them.
Your team is now on the clock.
Right, there was a lot of tight ends went this round so far, but you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go out and pick a running back that I think is going to be really good, and I'm a little biased because he's a Dolphin. And where is he at? I just skipped him because I don't trust that somebody else is not going to grab him. What the heck is he? Did I miss him already? I just saw
you
him.
stressed out who Nicole? So that Nicole.
Did somebody pick it up
Oh,
already? Let me see.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't see. I'm just missing the list, which would be
I thought I saw someone.
Ollie Gordon right there. I'm grabbing him now. It's probably a little high on the ADP, but I think he's a beast. I think he runs a lot like
Your
Genty.
team is now on the clock.
Oh, already back around to me. Brian Robinson went.
Ollie Gordon, yeah, I think I remember hearing you talk about him.
Yeah, I mean, he looked. I have to put a video out on him on how he looks. He runs just like Genty, and now with Jalen Wright being injured for a while, and of course, he's a good handcuff there.
Yeah, with his injury worries.
I'm going to go grab a defense right now. Normally, I wouldn't like to go that.
Oh, that's who I was taking. Literally, I wasn't gonna take him last time because, literally, I was like, all right, defense will go, and I'm gonna take the freaking Broncos.
I know. I was scared. I've been scared because I'm looking at the board right now, and I'm like, okay, yeah. There's a lot of just value picks on some of these now. I don't even know. They're just you're taking a shot. Handcuffs, things like that. And there was a few of the couple of the defenses, but that was my number one. Thought was I want Denver.
No, go away.
Well, you got the Eagles. You can always pick them out there.
There's no way I'm picking the Eagles.
You don't want to root them on every week?
No way.
As a Packers fan, he's like, "No, I can't do that." You'd be better off going after what Ravens or Steelers, one of those guys. But now it's like, do you actually want one right now? Or go get somebody else, because you may have wanted the Broncos, but you may not want somebody else right now. It's like, oh, now I gotta wait.
Yeah, now.
But every time you see something like that, you don't know if there's going to be a run on it. Like, let's see if any other defenses go this round.
Yeah, well
Uh,
now I've got 16 picks, so it is what it is.
yeah. Well, Pittman was a good pick. I know a lot of people were talking about him as being a good late round pick for the Colts and stuff, and being a Daniel Jones probably can throw out there with him. So yeah, that's a
Hmm. So we're gonna do. Are we gonna do this tomorrow with the couch coverage one?
yeah. I was thinking we can,
Okay.
you know, take a look how it looks on the video, but we can always go out there and do that.
Get a couple of other guys in or something.
Yeah, it really depends if they obviously you got to run two devices unless they're
Oh
going to
yeah.
do it on the computer.
Well,
It depends what they
yeah,
use.
that's true. I was gonna say I'm sitting here, but yeah, I'm on the big computer, so I guess that makes
Well,
sense.
Nicole picked up Tua.
Did she?
Yeah.
Bird in Chicago. Well, baby. I know, mommy just went to get dinner. Can you open the door so chicken wings?
So technically, we have three more picks each. So,
You can
and
say I don't.
I have all my required players.
Yeah. Do you not see us on the TV? Yeah, you can come pop in and say hi.
Hi, how you doing?
He says hi.
Hi. Jordan Love went. Still, hey, a defense did go. Steelers.
Wow. Who took love? Aiden. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, the Green Bay guy. Hmm.
Who are you going to take? Who's next? Bijan Mustard.
Yeah, this is an interesting point of time now. Is what players you want to snag in later rounds? You definitely have to look at, filling in your slots. Look at the best value. What you gut feelings, where a lot of people look at rookies or backups, handcuffs to their other players.
Yeah, because it's definitely this is where it can kind of like make or break your team in a way. Okay, so some of the guys I got listed are going, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's going to happen a lot at this point.
Because obviously you look up those like late round sleepers and Harris, I had him. That's another one. And all the guys that are questionable down there. So I still get defense. I got 2 bench spots. Are we not allowed to see other teams, or can we not see other teams? Like, well, I guess we can look at it on the board. I was gonna say, I thought you used to be able to click over and see like other players' rosters and what they needed.
Yeah, I think if you do players roster and then you can do the drop down menu to select the person's name to see who they are.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Now the defense went the 49ers, not May went for the Patriots. Ferguson, another tight end.
Stevenson. So I got 1, 2 receivers, a running back, tight end on the bench.
All right, it's me up next. You picked the young Jacksonville running back. He's a speedster too.
Your team is now on the clock.
Oh, another defense.
Defenses are going.
I think I'm gonna go with Braylon Allen.
Okay, respectable.
Yeah, best value at that point. I think he's right about where his ADP is. I think he's in the 13th round. So I mean, it's the 13th round pick. Oh, JJ McCarthy. I was actually looking at potentially getting him as a backup quarterback.
Yeah, I was too.
Yeah, gone.
I was between him and another guy, and I'm gonna save my last pick for him. Hopefully he'll still be there because I'm taking my defense next.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Because if I did,
Your team is now on the clock.
Oh, there goes the Chiefs.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised no one's taking White in Tampa Bay. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
because of his
tested.
injury and stuff. So they're like,
But yet people have been taking suspended players and injured players, so why? It's not like he'll be out forever. And he's definitely the clear backup, right? He didn't drop the 3rd string. He's technically 2nd string, obviously, once he comes back.
yeah. All right, I'll pick up my backup quarterback.
Oh, Penix. Okay, Penix, respectable.
Yeah, it was a tough. I would like to. I don't know if you're thinking. I like Stafford too, so that's a tough one there. I was thinking about him too.
Not taking Stafford. I'm taking another guy that I've been big on in my videos.
Probably what, Geno Smith?
What? How are you gonna put now? Someone's gonna take Geno Smith on me. Thanks, Shane.
Isn't it your turn now?
It's my turn now, but I'm saving my QB
Oh.
for last because I want to get my.
Oh, so you can't talk about which one. Okay, I thought you were saying
Yeah,
you're picking them. Oh, you
gotta
want
go
the
Green
Green
Bay
Packers.
defense, man. We just picked up the best defensive player in the game. Can't tell me we're not gonna be sacking them.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing. If it wasn't Micah Parsons on there, I would be like, oh, now people are gonna, yeah, they're gonna go with the defenses.
Chargers. No matter what, I think in any season, Packers have always got me pretty good points on defense because I usually tend to pick them up. Granted, they're not like the best, and I usually will kind of drop sometimes and play week to week depending on matchups if those defenses are available. But yeah, they've always got me at least some decent, solid points.
Yeah, we got one pick left. We're in the last round, guys. It's well, not yet, but for us, it's 14th round right now. So they're going through the picks. Adam Thielen got picked, and we have to get into the 15th so we can get me and Jarrell get all picked. Looks like Bailey picked up Trevor Lawrence as his quarterback there in the 14th round. We'll see what Zach does here in a couple picks.
I look at Riley's team because let's see here. He's out there listening to us on YouTube, and he spoiled who I'm taking as my backup QB.
Yeah, you don't want to give any info when they're listening.
Do you? Okay, good. He already has two QBs.
What stinks for me too, I'm all the way at the end here, like 15 picks or some 14 picks now. Oh, White finally went for Shroud White for the Bucks.
Riley, what's your name?
It's either grease mode or without mustard. I think that was the draft.
That's what I thought. I thought it changed. Okay, so you're Bijan Mustard. Okay. Yeah, I've had a problem with you most of this draft too, buddy. You took Pitts on me. I knew he's been cheating. I knew he's been sitting out there watching the video, cheating, listening to us talk. Look, we got some more fans that go Packers.
Dylan Sampson went. That was a good pick too. Sampson went. That was a good pick too.
Take that away. Exactly. Thank you. See, that or just turn it down. No, you can keep it playing. Just turn it down. Turn the volume down.
Oh, you want me as a viewer?
No, I don't want you as a viewer.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, Cam Ward. That's not a bad backup either.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Who's Dinosaur? We got some other people. We got Vic, Dinosaur. All my Kayla's little friends are joining the line. Okay, back up San Fran. 3 picks, and I'm going to get the best pick in the whole draft.
All right, sneaking down toward me here. I got 5 picks away from picking my last pick in this draft, and Drill has what, 1, 2, 3 picks
3 picks
to
away.
wait for.
This last round is always so painful because you're like, all right, you're there, and you just gotta wait.
Yeah, a lot of waiting. And these are either people going to put on your bench somewhere, a handcuff to somebody that you may step up and get a role later on.
Dinosaur is Michaela, I think. Actually, I do remember. I think that's who that is. Buccaneers. Oh, Bailey played the Buccaneers defense. Okay. It'll be interesting tomorrow with Bailey and Kevin going at it since they're both Bucks fans to see if we
Yeah, they're going to probably go after the same players. And they're going to have to think about that with strategy too, knowing that you got a Bucks fan that's going to pick people. That'll be interesting. It's up to Drell's on the clock now.
Where's he at? Where's he at? Don't tell me you got taken.
I know sometimes I
No
go back,
way.
I
Did
didn't
he get
notice they were
taken?
gone.
What? Who drafted him? No way. Who drafted him? Who the fucking Zach did? Damn.
Who
Oh
was it?
man. It was Zach.
I mean, what player was it?
Oh, I was taking Gino because I've been talking
Oh,
about him the whole
yeah, yeah.
time. Oh man. I'm just gonna take him just because I let him. I'm gonna drop him later.
Let's see. I didn't even see it. Oh, Winston. All right, let's see what Micah does. He always picks something that probably somebody I would have picked. Some of these, not all of them. I wouldn't have picked up Caleb Williams. Caleb. There's 2 ones I'm interested in. We'll see if he gets one of them. And it's funny, a lot of players gone when you got 12-man.
Your team is now on the clock.
No, it wasn't either one of them, so I have to choose.
I had Mims on my list too, but
You did?
obviously I didn't take him because I went for the quarterback. But I should have. I was
I'm
looking
gonna
at.
go with another defense. I'm taking the Ravens.
Are you?
Yeah, I like having 2 defenses there. I can hold on that are top defenses if they're top. Not always.
Yeah, I bet you taking Winston's going to hurt my NFL grade when it comes in.
Yeah. You want to grade you.
Yeah, like you took a.
Yeah, Fantasy Pros has it where you can get your you can have it analyzed too. So be interesting. I don't know if it's on the sync with everybody in the league or just mine here, or you have to upload it. I'll have to take a look at that.
Yeah.
Thanks for attending the NFL Draft. Best of luck this season.
All right, that was it. All right, guys. Well, thank you for those that stayed or watched. This was obviously a long draft with 12-man league, and we're going to be getting into another one tomorrow. But again, thank you for joining.
Yes, thank you, everybody.